A very good morning from Prizren in Kosovo, the country's second most populated city. About 180,000 people live here. It is on the foothills of the Sharr Mountains, which you may be able to see just behind me there. And it is widely considered to be the historical and cultural capital of the country. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring today. I'm heading now to a local market before I get into the centre.
So there is the magnificent Prizren. I'm in the centre now, and you can see the houses on the bank going up towards the castle. I'll be heading up there later today, so that will probably be in a separate video. And then the mosque on the right hand side, what a shot. I think on the right side here we have an eating and dining street, so I'll take a walk through that.
Lots of what looks like old buildings down here on the main street that runs parallel to the river, although there is a new one just over there on my left. Okay, let's take a walk up here towards the main square, I think, at the end. Lots of people out eating and drinking by the river. Really nice area. So a little bit of history here. The city is made up of about 80% Kosovo Albanians, and that is because when the fighting broke out here, most Albanians actually left the city, and then a few years later, when Serbian forces left the area and retreated back towards Serbia, the population of Kosovo Albanians returned, and there was a mass exodus of Serbs. 97% of them, it is believed, left the city. So just going to take in some of these incredible views, and I think I'll come to the end here and turn right. There is a memorial here that has part of the Albanian flag on, so something to do with Albania, no doubt. I've made it to the main square. This is a coffee shop. The bridge is over there. We'll take a look at that next. It is definitely something to see. And there is a horse and cart over here, close to these shops and restaurants. And I'm told that the water fountain is actually drinkable. You can drink the water from it. There we go. I think that bucket is for the horse. I saw the guy earlier giving it some water. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so more restaurants and bars there. Let's head towards that bridge. My way to the top, and what a magnificent view of the mosque, buildings on the hillside. It was built sometime in the 15th century, it is believed, but nobody's sure, and it crosses the Lombardy River that comes down from the Sharr Mountains. There is a stray dog in the river trying to make it across. Is it going to be too deep? No, he's got there.
There you go, and away. And of course the hilltop castle. This is the minaret of Arasta Mosque. And it is quite famous here on the tourist trail because it is the only part of the mosque that's actually left. That looks like another Serbian Orthodox church. Almost entirely burned out. There's been some kind of fire or certainly violence. And they definitely don't want anybody to get in there anymore. There is barbed wire, gates, fences. Yep, nobody's getting in there. Wow, look at this old car. It's done some miles. Just completely trashed out. I bet there's a story behind this. Oh, it's a Comfort. Zastava 101 Comfort. It is starting to head towards late afternoon now, so what I'm going to do is head back to the hotel. I've got to pick up some batteries that I left on charge for the camera, and whilst I'm there I will show you the room and the deal that I've got. Welcome to my humble abode. This is the Hotel Denis, and it is about a 12-13 minute walk from the centre, as I've just found out, so it's pretty convenient. I'll tell you where I booked it and how much it costs in a second, but before I do, let me give you a quick tour. This is the shower room. The hotel comes with free breakfast, free Wi-Fi that hasn't proven all that reliable, and free parking, which is definitely a positive when you're travelling in a hire car. In here actually is the fruit that I just bought from the market on the way back. So I bought a bag of fruit and a large Fanta, a large water, and I think it came to €1.30. Unbelievable deal. There is my suitcase that I carried with me and a wardrobe, so lots of space to hang your bits and pieces. Now I sleep in this bed because when you peel back that curtain in the morning you get one heck of a view, and I'll show you that view in a second. Before I do, fridge down here, so that's very convenient. Here's a story about that. I put some water in there last night so it would be good for this morning, but when I woke up it had completely frozen solid, so I've turned the temperature up and I've put my Fanta and water back in, so hopefully it will be alright when I get back later tonight. There is my electronics on charge, or some of them. Drone battery, I've just taken my camera battery out of there. We've got a TV and some kind of satellite system below it. Air conditioning unit, which hasn't been all that good. It's been alright actually, but I don't know how you actually change the temperature on it, because when I woke up this morning the room was really warm. The sun comes beating in through this window here. And speaking of the window, let me show you the view outside. Here we go, it is looking magnificent out here. So that's the view out towards the limits of the city. And I just noticed this a little while ago. I have a bird nesting in one of the flower pots attached to the balcony here. Looks a bit dazed and confused, so I wonder if it's fallen from somewhere, maybe up there. My shorts here, by the way, I washed them this morning. I've left them out to dry. They are already dry. It has been a very warm day, and let me show you this view. This just blew me away when I saw it this morning. Look at that, the Sharr Valley in the distance with the mountains, and if you look straight ahead now, you can see the fortress, the fortification on top of a hill just above the old city. How much do you think that this room costs? €25 a night. So that's about 21 British pounds, and that comes with the breakfast and all of that. So a really, really good deal. I found it on bookings.com. I usually use hotel.com, but didn't find too many deals on there, or hotels or places to stay really. So Kosovo I've used mainly bookings.com. There has been a lot more hotels and places to stay on there. So I think what I'm going to do is grab my belongings and head back into the old town
I've been told the later it gets, the more electric the atmosphere, so we will see. So when I was talking about the air conditioning on the previous tour, I realised how the air conditioning works and how you can change the temperature as soon as I turn the video off. So go back and have a look at that clip because the answer is in the video. Unbelievable. Right, anyway, I'm back down now by the river in the centre of the city. The bars and restaurants are starting to fill up. The atmosphere is changing. It's going to be dark in, well, the sunset in about 30 minutes. It's coming up to 8 o'clock now. Mountains at the end there, and if I just come around here quickly, you can see the main mosque in the city, the Ottoman bridge, and the castle just behind the trees there. What a sight! I'm just standing outside the Sinan Pasha Mosque here in Prizren. It is reportedly the oldest and largest mosque in the city. It was built during Ottoman rule back in the 1600s. It has 2-meter thick walls and 50 windows inside, so I'm going to go inside and see if I can have a look. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to video though, so we will soon find out. Okay, I made it inside. See all the windows there and a giant chandelier. I don't want to disturb anyone, so I think I'll head over into the corner and keep quiet. Things are certainly getting busy behind me. I have just left the mosque. It was really quite an experience going in and having a look around. You may have noticed that on the walls there were floral designs and also chapters of the Quran. They have been added and painted on more recently, in the 19th century to be exact. I was talking to a couple of people in there, one from Saudi Arabia on holiday here and the other a local who had been coming here for 30 years, he was saying. Just really, really friendly people. It was also quite interesting to know that the domes above me where I'm standing now, I'm just outside, the 3 domes here are new because in 1915 the originals were bombed. So unfortunately they were completely destroyed and replaced by these ones. One thing I've noticed since being in Kosovo is the towns and cities are buzzing every night. I mean, it's not like this in England on a Saturday night, let alone a midweek evening. It is Wednesday or Thursday, and just it's alive, and it's 10 o'clock at night as well, and it's not as if it's early. But yeah, just loads of people out having fun. It is a very social country, is Kosovo. Here we go then. I've gone for steak, chips, got a Fanta and a side of bread. All of that comes to €11.30, which is about £9 sterling. And I'm right in the centre of the river area. I mean, you couldn't get any more central than this. I'm back down by the riverside now, all full up and ready to head back to the hotel, I think. Getting tired. It's just gone 11 o'clock. There was a little kid in the main square who was playing the drums. People were giving him tips. I was going to see if he could play me out on this video, but unfortunately I went back and he wasn't there, so he must have gone home to bed, I guess. In any event, what a place, Prizren. I will hopefully see you in the next video. We'll be heading into the Sharr Mountains, all being well. So thanks for watching this one. Good night from Kosovo.